2, 1. So, we're headed to the Thousand Islands, where we've got a little cottage.
I'm going swimming this weekend. It's May 24, a tradition in the Dark family to always jump in the river. Let's see if Fahd joins in.
So here we are. We are at the Thousand Islands waiting to get picked up on a boat because this cottage is on an island. Look at that nice yellow jacket too.
Boat lesson 101.
I'm on a boat.
Captain Nancy.
Look at me.
Okay. Okay, squeeze the red under your fingers. That's right, and that makes it go forward. You ready?
We're here. I didn't flip the boat, you know. I managed to drive decently well. Now we gotta park it, which is the hardest part of all of this. I always tell people to push past their comfort zone, to lean into fear, to really show up with courage. And so now I'm being told I need to jump into the St. Lawrence, but it's freezing cold. So let's see how this goes. But we found me a wetsuit. So this should help. This is definitely too big. I didn't know that the trick here is to be choking. Let's go. We're gonna jump in the water and I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna regret every part of it. I'm cold right now. I'm just cold walking. So I've been informed that the water is actually 45 degrees. The longer you wait before jumping in, the colder it gets. I'm not I can't do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was at this moment that he knew.
So I stupidly jumped in with my glasses on. I don't know what I was thinking, and wasn't. And now my glasses are gone. So I put my contacts in. Because not only did I have to jump in the water once, I now have to jump back in several times to try and go fishing for my glasses. Wish me luck. I have a new technique, but it has a limited scope. I can plug my head in and look, but nothing. This is what I get for trying to be an influencer. Oh my God. I can dump my head in further if I'm on this thing. But attempt number 1 has failed. You know what's motivating? An $800 pair of glasses in the St. Lawrence is fucking motivating. When you lose your glasses in the river, remember that you have to jump in the river. It was so cold. I dove in that second time. I spotted it. Boom. We out. Honestly, I love being at the cottage. And the reason I love being at the cottage is, one, you're surrounded by water. You're surrounded by the greenery. It's beautiful. It's fresh outside. But it reminds me of camp. And I was a kid at camp for a long time. I used to always go to camps. And something special was at camp, because it was the campfires and the games and the fun, being outdoors and having everyone, that made it really special. But there was this thing at camp that we always called camp magic. See, this camp magic that was in the air was something special. It was something that we all felt. And I always remember asking, why did we feel different? What was it so special about these camp adventures that so many young kids, so many children still cherish to this day? And I think it came down to actually a few things. See, at camp, the rules are different. Playtime's different. It's okay to break out of your shell and yell and paint your face and get super enthusiastic and, you know, get really competitive and have a lot of fun, but we really break out the molds and the typical rules that we set up in society. Not only were the rules different at camp, I think people showed up with a different spirit. They showed up with the secret ingredient of enthusiasm, where they were excited and ready to have fun, where adults were willing to be like children, where curiosity flourished, where we were willing to paint ourselves, dress up, and create this whole imaginary world for the children, all in the name of play. I see many counselors would eventually leave camp and they would yearn for that camp magic feeling that they felt. And they would look for it in other places. And I know I found myself always asking, well, what made it so special? What made camp magic the way it was? And how could we bring that to our own teams? How can we bring that to our own organizations? And I think it comes down to actually a few very basic and simple principles. Number one, we've got to change up the rules and change up the expectations. Rules are meant to be broken. And for our teams, we should rewrite the rules of what we expect of each other instead of just going along. See, a lot of people talk about culture, but and the company culture and the team culture, but what is culture? See, culture is just the unwritten rules, the things that we don't talk about. And whatever you do becomes culture simply because people follow. Second thing for Camp Magic, we've got to let creativity thrive and imagination flourish. And to let creativity thrive, we can't punish mistakes and we can't punish experiments. We have to have enough bad ideas for good ideas to come. And so instead of thinking, oh, we need more good ideas and we need to be more creative, no, you need more bad ideas. Because as you have more bad ideas, the good ones will find their way through if we let the imagination flourish. See, at camp, competition was fun. And that's what we did. We thrived on competition, whether it was Olympic Day or animals, these different camp activities that we would do where you would compete one cabin, one counselor against the other. And internal competition creates a lot of fun. It gets people going. It creates a sense of pride. And sometimes in our teams, create Camp Magic, that's what we have to do. Create a little fun internal competition. Nothing with huge stakes, but enough just to get the people going. See, and last, but probably most importantly, the thing that created Camp Magic the most was that everyone felt safe. Everyone felt like they belonged because we shed off the masks and identities that we wear in our everyday, the people that we feel like we have to show up as, and we started showing up as authentically ourselves. We started being vulnerable and really showing up, and that created Camp Magic. And if there's anything you can do to create a better team, it's create a team that feels safe. Safe from repercussions, safe from making mistakes, but safe and a place where they feel like they belong. So, let's create some Camp Magic with our teams. Have some fun, and as you saw earlier today, sometimes jump in some freezing cold water just to get your glasses back and then not even use them. Start a fire. We'll make a little fireplace. Have fun. Let's do this.